Okay, fast video today. Really fast. I don't want to talk much. It's day 7, I think, or day 6. Let me. But honestly, whenever I don't want to do these videos, it's like super fucked because I'm not like. I don't want to do these videos, but I think it's day 7 already. Oh, okay, it's day 7 already. I just noticed I have like the same, because this is like my pajama, so I have the same as yesterday. Yeah, I'm not dirty, I promise. So this is day 7. Crazy, a week already. I don't want to speak too much. I don't want to do this video, so let's go quick. Today I study a lot. It's Sunday and I didn't do much things apart from eating and studying. It's my rest day for training, so yeah. So I gonna finish my week 1 studying plan that I talked about yesterday. It went really fast. I think it's because it's a week 1, so it's always easier at the start than when I'm going to do harder things. It will be harder for sure. So yeah, I'll probably spend one more day studying this subject, or however you want to call it, this week 1 planning thing, and I will go straight up to week 2, even though it didn't pass the week. So anyways, what have I done today? So rules of aliasing. I don't know if it's pronunciated correctly. Also, I did fact pointers, methods and references, options and results, and I just have introduction to errors, recuperable errors left, so I will check this out after doing this video. And yeah, what do I find hard? And not hard, but it was a new topic. Fact pointers. I've never done pointers before, so because I never programmed C++, neither C. So yeah, this was kind of new. I understand that fact pointers have the pointer and also the length, and it's used in reference str and reference like t with the like, I don't know the name in English of that, but anyways, the other pointers are like normal ones that you don't need a length, because you don't need the length of an U32, for example. Also, methods and references. I did some stuff with lifetimes because, I don't know, ChatGPT just gave me some exercises and they were kind of more advanced, so we taught a little bit of lifetimes. Thankfully, I already knew like some really basic stuff, so yeah. And then option result, I came up with some interesting, like really interesting facts that I didn't know, and I will start applying it. For example, you shouldn't use unwrapped in production code. I didn't know that. I wasn't aware. Also, what else? Rules of aliasing, yeah, whatever. Simple rules of Rust. You just need to learn them, and that's it. So, anyways, let's go with our daily questions. I don't want to talk much, so let's do that real fast. Give. Let's see what questions we have in here. Let me put my camera a little bit, yeah, there, perfect. I mean, not perfect, but better. Damn, lots of questions. Let's do a question of each topic and let's see how it goes. So, aliasing and borrowing. Why can't mutual reference T not coexist with any other reference to the same data? All right, basically, you can only have one multiple reference existing at the same time. Neither you can have a normal reference with a multiple reference, because that can cause errors. I don't know, let's give an example. You have the data, and then with a multiple reference you drop the data, or you change it, or you do whatever, and then your other references would be handling would be pointing to data that doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, that's the principal thing and the most basic thing. All right, fat pointers. Why does reference str need to store length while string does not? Okay, a string reference string does not have to store length because it already have the length in the heap, so it's pointing to the data of a string that lives in the heap, and these have a pointer, length, and capacity, if I'm not wrong. So you don't need to have another length in the stack. Hopefully I'm not wrong. And then why do you need to store length in reference str? Because you need to know, because you don't have length in the stack, so you need to know how much size does it have, and the pointer. So basically the pointer gives you the first byte, and the length gives you from the first to the last, so that you can access the memory correct. I think I can do better with my explanations, but hopefully I haven't messed up. Okay, methods and references. Why must a method that returns mutable t take mutable self instead of self? Because why must a method that returns mutable t take mutable self? Because a method have to take self, mutable mutable reference to self, or reference to self. And if you want to return a mutable t, first, wait, I don't know, bro. It's because you have to mutate your own object, right? Like yourself. Fuck, I don't know. I need to look that up. Terrible. Okay, let's go with the next one. When is option T more appropriate than result? So you should use option when a value can be known, or null in other languages, and it doesn't mean it's an error. For example, let's say you are, I don't know, you're working with a vector and you want to access the first position, but then you get the value and it's none because the vector has no data. It doesn't mean it's an error. It can be null, or in this case none. So yeah, this would be more appropriate. And recover errors. I haven't done this subject before, so but I think I know the answer. Why is unwrap discouraged in production code? Because it can still panic, right? So you're not like handling the error. You just let's say you are unwrapping a optional value and it's none, and you are not handling the error, right? So I don't know, let's say you have some x and then you're doing an operation with x, so x plus equals 3, but first you need to unwrap this some x and it's none, and you cannot do the operation, so it panics and it fails. With unwrap you're not handling the error. That's it. I don't want to talk more. 10 minutes, pretty long video. Ciao.